Hello everyone, welcome back. Managing stock efficiently is one of the most important part of any business, right? Whether you guys are moving products between warehouses, receiving goods from a vendor, or delivering product to a customer, what is actually happening? Yeah, here in Odoo 19, it provides a complete stock transfer workflow to track every moment accurately. Okay, from the dashboard itself as well. So here in this video, I'm going to show you how the stock transfer workflow actually done inside Odoo 19 inventory module, and let's understand the three major type of transfer. So basically here in Odoo 19, the transfer is actually classifying into three major part, which means an incoming transfer, internal transfer, and lastly the outgoing transfer. So it represents the sales, internal transfer, and the purchase. Okay, so what is actually a stock transfer? A stock transfer represents the movement of the product from one location to another location. It may be the incoming, it may be the internal or the outgoing. So here in Odoo, every inventory movement is actually recorded through the stock transfer, helping business to maintain accurate inventory levels and complete the traceability. Like if you are actually running up a large business, what will happen if you have a lot of warehouse locations or storage locations? Like you need to understand what has actually happened to each of the stock that you have purchased or that you have sold or that you have just internally transferred. So that base here in Odoo 19, we have three sectors and we are going to analyze what is the actual workflow that is integrated with each other. Okay. So for that kind of purpose, I'm just talking about the receipt. So the receipt is actually defined as the internal transfer. Sorry, not internal transfer, incoming transfer. So the incoming transfer is actually happening once you guys said need to purchase any product from a vendor. So in addition to that, we need to receive that product and they we have received. After validating the receipt, we are receiving the product and taking that product to your warehouse and putting that into that particular storage location. Okay, that is the workflow. And next here we have the internal transfer. Internal transfer is you guys are moving the stock inside your company from one storage location to another storage location, because in large scale businesses they are actually opting from a main warehouse. They have different kind of storage location like shelf 1 to shelf 2 or the main to local, like that. Okay, so in certain cases we need to take a stock from one to another to understand where the stock comes and goes. Okay, so in that cases you can do the internal transfer. And now we have the delivery orders, which means that is outgoing transfer that takes in place in Odoo 19 inventory model. So how the delivery is affecting? Once we are selling a product, in addition to get a profit from them, we need to deliver the product. Okay, so for that kind of purpose, we are doing an outgoing transfer. So that delivery thing will be happening in inventory module as a transfer. So we are taking a product or a product from the storage location and we are giving to a particular customer. So let me give you a simple real-time example about this. So before moving on to different kind of transfer, we need to understand the basic configurations. Moving on to the configuration, under the settings, you must need to enable the storage locations under the warehouse. Okay, so from here itself, you can find the warehouse and the storage location. Simply enable this. You can track the product location in your warehouse. So if I'm moving on to the location side, these are the different locations that is already existing in my DB. So either you can simply create a new location and provide what is the main warehouse and everything. So there we have shelf 1, shelf 2, there we have shelf 2 small refrigerator, order processing, and everything is there. Okay, so these are the basic internal, sorry, not internal, these are the basic storage locations inside your warehouse. Okay, moving on to the configuration, now we have the warehouses. You can see this is the main warehouse of a company. Okay, so there we inside a company there we have multiple warehouses as well. You can simply create those. Okay, so once we are done with that, let's start our process. So let's move on to the purchase module. By clicking on this option, we need to create a new product. Let me give you an explanation from the scratch itself. So I'm creating a product which is test product. Okay, providing the whole things, and I'm just going to enable track inventory option on the ordered basis order quantity basis. And there you can see the sales price. I'm putting the sales price as $5 and the cost as $2. Once we are done with it, let me hit the save button. We have just created a product. Now I want to purchase this product from a vendor. Moving on to the RFQ side or a purchase order, don't worry. Clicking on the new option, providing the vendor name, let it be ready mat, adding the product which is test product. And once I provided, now you can see the unit price and tax, all things are updated. I want this product as 100 quantity. Okay. Once we are done with that, let's confirm. Now you can see there we have a smart button which is actually enabled receive, and there we have the receipt. So these are interconnected. The receipt is actually taking us to inventory module by moving on to here. Like inside Odoo 19, each and every module is interconnected with each other. That's why we don't need to directly move on to the inventory module and moving on to the receipt. We don't need to do that. Just click on the smart button to ease our process. And we can also click on receive button before validating it as well. But here I want to show you the workflow. So once I done with that, I just want to move on to the inventory module. There we have the receipt side. Clicking on the receive button. This thing is actually what that we have created. Click on this option. There we have the demanded quantity and the quantity that we have purchased. Once we are done with that, I'm just going to validate it. So before validating or after validating, you can check the destination location. If you want to change this one up before validating the one, you need to provide the destination location. Okay. Or here it is warehouse stock and I want to change it. So let me move on to the receipt side. So this particular stock is there under the warehouse. If I'm moving on to the receipt side, there we have lot more to receive. So I'm just clicking on this option. And there we have ABC product that demanded 10 and we didn't even validated the receipt. So for that kind of purpose, I'm just moving on to the destination location, providing another one. Like let me put this under my warehouse stock shelf number 1. After validating it, you can finally see that particular product under the warehouse stock shelf number 1. If I'm just clicking on the product side, there we have purchased quantity. Now you can see the location is specified here. Moving back, okay. So that's why we are enable the storage location in Odoo 19. So let's move on to the operation side. Sorry, not operation, overview side. We are just received our product, and if I want to see the product from there, I can move on to the product. Let me search for the test product. Now you can see the product is there and the on-hand quantity is updated. You can see the warehouse location under the warehouse location. Now we need to do the internal transfer. To do the internal transfer, we need to move on to the operation or internal, or there we have from the dashboard itself, you can find them. I'm just moving on to here and clicking on open, clicking new, and you can either provide a contact information and everything. I'm just giving this as empty, no problem. And there we have the source location from warehouse stock, and I just want to change this into warehouse shelf number 1. Okay. So which product that I want to transfer that internally, the product that we are actually purchased from a vendor, which is test product. So I want to transfer 50 quantity of product inside my company as an internal transfer, and I want to change the storage location from warehouse stock to the shelf number 1 as 15 quantity. Once I'm done with that, I can simply validate it. And either I have an option to return this particular stock into the source location back. Okay. So if I want to see is that internal what transfer has happened over there, I can move on to the product side. There we have the on-hand quantity. Now you can see this particular location is splitting into 2. There we have 50 demanded quantity on warehouse stock, and there we have another 50 quantity on shelf number 1. And let's move on to the test product. Moving on to the overview, there we have an outgoing transfer as well, which means delivery. So the outgoing transfer is happening once you guys are doing the sales inside Odoo. So let's do the sales as well by clicking on this option, clicking on new. and providing a customer, let it be open wood, same product as test product. I want to sell 10 quantity of product to the customer open wood, and let me confirm this. After confirming this particular option, you can see we don't even deliver the product. So before delivering the product, they have an option which is triggered as create invoice, because for this product we are provided an invoicing policy on ordered quantity basis. Okay, not delivered quantity, that's why. So let me create an invoice. Let's create a draft invoice. After onwards, I'm just going to confirm this one. Okay, let's confirm. Moving back to the sales order. Now you can see we can do with the delivery. So this delivery is actually connected with the inventory module of Odoo 90, and either I can move on to click on the smart button, I can validate it, or what I can do, moving on to the inventory module. I just want to show you the workflow. That's why clicking on delivery orders, the delivery order that we have done today is there. So now you can see the test product, and you will see an option which is available. Like this is the forecasted report inside Odoo 90. So whether you can see that product is there available or not exactly, or if I want to take the product from another source location, I can also do, because this test product is available on warehouse token as well as the shelf number 1. So I can do with that, clicking on warehouse stock shelf number 1. I'm just going to validate this. So after validating, we are actually done with the delivery. And if I want to move on to the test product, and I can show you the on-hand quantities changed into 90, and we are actually taken the product stock from the warehouse stock shelf number 1. From there itself, you can see we have an remaining of 40 quantity of that product, 10 quantity already delivered. So this is the 3 type of transfer that is actually happening inside inventory module. So that's how simply you can I can show you and you can see them. Okay, so I hope you all understood this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe, share with your friends. I'll be back with another video. Till that, goodbye.